What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you guys a big update regarding the Boruto anime. And since we're on the topic anyway, I do want to mention real quick that I did pin a comment in my last video saying my Boruto episode 287 review was going to be out either yesterday or today. And the main reason I didn't drop that yet is because of the news that I'm going to be covering in this video. So if you guys are still interested in that, that is going to be dropping for sure, probably the following day from this video. I just thought that this news was worth reporting sooner than posting the review. So let's talk about what's going on. This is actually some pretty interesting news, and I guess it's like more so serious news too, especially if you're more of a hardcore Boruto fan, or if you're a fan that wants to see some change in the Boruto anime. So, shout out to Abdul Zoldik for the information. So, someone actually commented about this too recently on one of my videos, and they were saying that, oh, Boruto anime might be done soon. And I responded with, they're likely probably going to throw in some anime canon after the Code arc, or throw in some, like, you know, one-off fillerish kind of episodes, like with the Chocho ones or something, and just keep it going, because that's how it's been so far. But then this rumor got addressed by Abdul Zoldik, and I'm like, oh, then maybe this could be true. But let's have a look at this. So pretty much he says, I have purposefully restrained myself from addressing the Boruto anime hiatus rumors, because there is very little confirmation about this. Although my source says yes, I still urge fans to take these rumors with a grain of salt and wait for further details. He also says, this is not as simple as finding out who is directing and storyboarding the next episode. This decision ultimately involves the Studio Pierrot studio heads coming together and making a final best decision, best suited for the longevity of the series. So let us all wait for a confirmation. So from that, if you guys don't know exactly what he's talking about, there has been rumors lately of the Boruto anime ending and going on a hiatus. And if that is the case, we don't know how long it's going to go on hiatus for. And we don't know if it would come back in a seasonal format, kind of how Bleach has, or if they would just bring Boruto back rebranded perhaps as part 2 kind of thing, which I personally thought Boruto the anime was going to go on until we hit the time skip section, and then they were probably going to take a break, and then we would get like a Boruto Shippuden kind of deal in its whole, you know, second show. That's what I expected. But in reality, it's going to be really interesting to see how they handle this, if we do actually get a hiatus, or if they actually decide to end it here and maybe give us Boruto Shippuden already whenever they decide to return. It'll be interesting. I personally think that a hiatus is probably not a bad idea. I don't really want them to go into a Boruto Shippuden show yet, because I would want them to end part 1 in the first Boruto, and then probably do the time skip in, you know, like a Boruto Shippuden kind of deal. So if it is a hiatus, whether they bring it back when the manga canon is done up until the time skip stuff, or whether they just take a couple months off, fix the scheduling, and bring it back, you know, with some better animation, but still do week to week down the line in maybe a couple months or a year and a half, something like that, is yet to be seen. But there are a bunch of different routes they can go about this. But there is a little more info here that I'm going to talk about real quick. So up here, pretty much, he says, if the anime does go on an hiatus, the reason would be simple: to improve scheduling. It's not a secret that the anime's production schedule has been awful in recent times, not giving animators and animation directors enough time and freedom to finish the task and produce it at a high quality. Which, if you guys have seen a lot of the anime canon arcs, it is really, really obvious there, especially, at least with the manga canon, you know, they try their best. There's still some shaky frames, There's still some shaky scenes here and there, but for the most part, at least with the manga canon, they do try their best to deliver. But regardless, if you're a fan of the series, you would want, all of it looking at least decent, even the episodes that aren't as important. And then you would want your manga canon episodes looking spectacular, and maybe with the better schedule, they might be able to do that. And he also says it doesn't just boil down to the hiring of freelance animators. Poor scheduling involves not having enough time to finish corrections on LOs, compositing, Genga, and oftentimes color corrections. And it says that's the anime's Achilles heels, so to speak, and that needs to improve. So I know I haven't posted my Boruto episode 287 review yet, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen that image, for example, in that one scene of Naruto, where his ears was all, messed up in the episode, and everybody was out here making jokes about, oh, we got Goblin Naruto, and, they were cracking jokes about that. So those things would be prevented if the animators had proper time, proper scheduling, and so on. So, when you're looking at stuff like that, it would probably be a good idea for them to go on a break. And if they do decide to bring Boruto back as a weekly series, maybe it would be good to do once the manga has finally caught up, or once the manga has finally gotten to the point where we get to the time skip portion, and then they can finish up part 1 Boruto. Another route they can go on if they don't want to do weekly anymore is they can decide, hey, from here on we are gonna just make Boruto a seasonal anime, but we still want to drop a decent bit of Boruto every year to make more money, because that's how studios are. They could still, instead of dropping 13 episode Boruto seasons or 12 episode seasons, they could still drop 25 episodes a year. Maybe they can do some type of split, like one arc could be an anime canon arc that they would think is decently important to the story to add on, and then they could do one manga canon arc on the second half of the season. Maybe something like that could be an idea. Or they can just keep Boruto just seasonal and keep it just straight up manga content, which I'm sure a lot of people would like. It really just varies what route they want to go on, and unfortunately we don't have any other news about this yet, but it does seem like the rumor may be true. It still may not happen, but it's also interesting because technically we're gonna stop after the code arc, then that means, which kind of does suck, because that would be maybe April-ish, and if it does stop there, we're not gonna get to see the arc that follows that is currently going on in the manga, so we probably wouldn't get to see chapter, I think, 72 and on in the Boruto anime for who knows how long. But the positives are that whenever they do decide to bring it back, whether it's as a weekly or a seasonal, it likely will look a whole lot better. But that's pretty much the news for the anime. I know I rambled on a bit there, but I just went over a decent bit of the possibilities and why pretty much this would happen anyway. So I hope you guys understand what's going on with that. And I'm definitely curious to hear what you guys think. So if you guys want to drop your opinion, do so in the comments below. Let me know if you guys think that it's better for Boruto to go seasonal, or if you think they should just take a break, let the manga get ahead, and still come back as a weekly. Do you guys think there's a chance that maybe we're just going to go straight to a second Boruto show with like a name like Boruto Shippuden already? Or do you guys think we're going to stick to the Boruto Naruto Next Generation's name until the time skip, and then maybe get the Boruto Shippuden name a little bit down the line? But that's going to wrap up this one. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. I hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you guys are watching this video. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.